Hello, this is a demonstration of my double camera with C. First, when you open the program, you will have something like this. You have two cameras. You will choose new camera. All your cameras are listed here. You choose first and second camera. Then you will mark your CTs. Your CTs will be marked. You have a current marker, which is, for example, number 1. I go and choose where it is. It is here, so I'm having number 1. I press here, and this marker is updated. Okay, if I want to do the second marker, I press next marker or previous marker. I can move as much as I like between markers, and then I choose where I want to be. Now I know this marker is like maybe here in image 15, so I go press, and this is updated. Okay, same with marker 3. This is a pixel per centimeter per millimeter, 2.5 pixel per millimeter. You can change it, it's okay, nothing will change. Now distance between layers, you can also change it. Now that I have used my markers right, I just go, oh, by the way, markers are stored. So once if you close and we open again, you'll find the markers that you have already chosen available. Now, but you have to choose the cameras again. Now I say show screens, and here we go. We have original screen 1, original screen 2, processed screen 1, processed screen 2. Now, let's say I have this small car. Now I'm gonna choose my object 1. My object 1 is here. It's as you see. Oh, by the way, the distance between the two cams is 10 centimeters. You can change it as much as you like. Now the distance between the probe tip and the close mark on the probe, we have chosen also 10 centimeters, but you can change it. This is exit, first marker, second marker. You have 5 markers here, from 1 to 5. First 2 are the 2 markers on the probe. Last 3 are the 3 camera markers. Now let's say I'm gonna go for marker 1. Now let's choose the blue marker, for example. I single clicked on the blue marker and waited for my feedback camera to appear. This is my feedback camera. Okay, this is the blue target which I pressed, and this is its center. Now, oh, by the way, it's important to have a good lighting in the room, not to have many reflections. Now I'm gonna go for marker number 2. When I press this marker number 2 here, it appears, and this screen freezes. Okay, it's a feedback screen. Now I'm gonna go for the green color, so I'm gonna press here. As we see, those are the green markers. Okay. Maybe I don't know, I need to reduce the distance between the probe tip and the tip marker, so I'm gonna make this 5 centimeters. Okay, now we can see it inside. I have to move to the left a little bit. Yes. Okay. Now, when I choose marker number 1 and marker number 2, another marker appears. It's marker number, well, it's the probe tip. So let's say if I have a probe tip here, it will be aligned with the last tip. It's here, as you can see here. This is a probe tip. This is marker 1, this is marker 2, this is a probe tip. This is marker 1, marker 2 is a probe tip. So if I actually bend the color a little bit, I'll see that this is spinning with it. Okay, spinning. Yes, yes, yes. It went out of the screen, sorry. Okay, here it is again, and here it is. It just, when it goes out of the screen, if one of them disappears or goes out of range, the other one disappears. So if this one goes out, this one disappears. Okay, now I'm going back a little bit more. Okay, this is the probe tip here, and this is the probe tip here, aligned with it. Okay, now let's say I want to choose the other three markers, which would be on the patient. So I'm going to press next marker. For example, I'm going to choose just for example the red marker here. Single click, and I'm waiting until we get some colors. Now the red marker down here is not very clear because it's out of the image, so I move in a little bit, okay, move in. I'm gonna press again on the red color. Okay, so we have a marker that is centered here. Now we have the other three markers. Now let's say I have a let's say a black marker. And now okay, we have two more markers, marker 4 and marker 5. Marker 4 and marker 5 will be deleted the same way. We have marker 4 and marker 5. But let's just say marker 4 was black, for example. It was like this. Here's a black marker, black Lego piece, and I go press on the black marker. What will happen? Now I pressed on it, and look at the feedback. Everything that's black is participating in this marker. Now as we see, the average, or the biggest object will be here in the center. So you always don't use something with, you can always see that the color of the background affects the chosen color. So always choose a color that is unique to the background. That would make things easier and faster. Okay, now let's say I choose marker number 4 and marker number 5. What's gonna happen next is when I move the probe inside the TT scan, it will actually, the two scans that are being cut will be here, will appear here on the right. Now since I don't have a CT scans with a probe and the equipment, I can test it. And down here, okay, those are my 37 CT scans. So let's say I want to know if my probe, now if my probe cuts the CT scans, it's gonna appear here. But let's say I'm above the CT scans and I just want to know where I'm going. In here will appear not where you are in the CT scan, but where you are going to penetrate. It's like above the CT scan. Okay, I hope this has been useful. Thank you.